Home buyers were active in Metro Vancouver last month. There were 2,922 sales in September. This is up 17% compared to last year and ranks as the third highest selling September over the last 10 years. In terms of listings, there were 5,259 homes listed for sale on the MLS. That's right in line with the 10-year September average. All total, there were 14,832 homes for sale in Metro Vancouver today. To help us better understand the strength of today's market, we measure home buyer demand fueled by home sales against home seller supply fueled by the number of homes listings. This measurement today gives us a sales to active listing ratio of 19.7%. Our market has been between 18 and 21% for the last 8 months. This range is indicative of a strong, balanced housing market. Generally, analysts say that downward pressure on home prices occurs when the ratio dips below the 12% mark, while home prices often experience upward pressure when it reaches the 20 to 22% range in a particular community for a sustained period of time. Since the beginning of 2013, the benchmark price for residential properties in Metro Vancouver has gradually increased 7.7%. These gains are being led by the detached housing market. Over the last year, detached homes have increased twice as much as condominiums. This brings us to this month's Realtor View. In this segment, we offer insights into specific trends affecting the housing market. So why are detached home prices continuing to make gains while condo prices remain relatively flat? The simple answer comes down to supply. Detached homes aren't being built at the same rate as condos, and in many areas the supply of condos exceeds demand. You may remember headlines from 5 to 10 years ago that told a totally different story. Leading to the economic downturn in 2009, there were typically between 4,000 and 5,000 condos for sale on the MLS at a given time in Metro Vancouver. Over the last 3 years, that number has risen to between 6,000 and 7,000 units for buyers to choose from. Looking at the sales to active listing ratio in the pre-2009 period, we see that condos regularly sat in the buyer's market territory. As inventory levels have risen, the sales to active listing ratio has dropped into a more balanced market range. These factors help explain why benchmark prices for condos experienced steady increases leading up to 2009. Yet have held steady in the 360,000 to 380,000 range since 2011. Of course, individual trends can vary depending on different factors in different areas, so it's important to do your homework and work with your realtor when you're looking to determine the market value of a home. For further housing and market information, go to the News and Statistics section of this website. For the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, I'm Ray Harris.